In our last video, we got all of the roof penetrations done, got the AC on, got the max fan done, got the Wii boost on, got the solar mounted, all those roof penetrations done, so we're able to move on to the other stuff. Alright, so our job this weekend, Sarah and I are going to put everything in the van to start sizing it all up and getting the holes figured out where we're going to drill them into the floor, and then where I can get my electrical runs underneath the floor. So again, we're going to be putting everything in, seeing it, and then pulling it all out again, just part of the process. So we're at the phase now where I've got all the components inside the van, and I have to figure out where the location is where I want to bolt it down into the wood. So what I need to do is mark the locations, and then I got to take the plywood out, put these nuts inside the wood so I can screw down and have a component that I can use over and over again. I can put the screws in and screw it out. So you can come in here a little bit and you can kind of see where I'm going to have the brackets in here. And then I have to mark this stuff out, and then when I pull the wood out, I can see exactly where that's going to go. And then as soon as I get all that marked out, I can pull the wood out, cut some channels in for some conduit to go across there, and then that way I can have some chaseways for the wiring to go back and forth in the van from one side to the other. So we got a little bit of work of putting everything in, taking everything out, putting it all back in again, and then bolting the plywood down to the van, sandwiching it in, going underneath, drilling through, and getting all that bolted in. So that's our project for today. I got my daughter in from Denver, Sarah, to help me out on everything, and we're gonna get at it. cut the styrofoam out, laid myself some conduit down here, cut it out here, and we're going to seal it all up there so I can run my wire back and forth from one side of the van to the other. We're going to cut that or seal that up with some of this tape and insulate it and get the plywood back on there. And then we're going to do a couple of more of these runs in front of the wheel wells to where we can get power onto the other side of the van from here from our batteries. So they work. Step one, got that behind me, got the floor anchored down, got it bolted down. Now I can start bolting down the bench seat to see how that goes. So we're getting there. All right, here we go. We're actually testing out the rollouts on the back that are rated for 500 pounds each rollout. So we can sit right here. We can set up our lawn chairs. We can set the table up. We have our own deck on the end of the van. Starting to put stuff back in here now, so this is the first time I had a chance to test it. It was all in my head, but I feel better about it now.
It's working.
I like having a deck or a roll-out table to cook on, camp on, set out food on, roll it right back in. And it works, it holds.
It holds. Woo-wee, high five.
Woo! All right.
I like it.
I do too. Now the kids will be jumping off of it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so So what we've got going on now, we've got the jump seat here. We have all the holes marked on the floor where all these are. We got these drilled through. So these penetrations run all the way through underneath the van. So we had to figure out exactly where they were gonna go. Then we've got our all thread that's gonna go down there. And so we have to make a bracket underneath that's gonna carry the weight of this chair in the event of an accident. So it's got to be braced where the beams are and not just where the floor is. And we'll go underneath and I'll show you what that looks like. So there'll be the bolts that come through. They'll clamp on to this from the van. And then this one will clamp up underneath. I'll show you from underneath the van. Here we are, modeling the seat that we just got installed. Latch it down. Push it back.
Da-da-da.
Sitting down. Let's get a seatbelt on.
Oh,
Yeah, get a seatbelt on. All right, we got that, and then we got all the room underneath.
yeah, plenty of room,
All right.
plenty of leg room.
And then it folds up there. And let's take a look at how much room it has in here. So, yep, so it sucks up real tight to the wall there. And there's that comes down.
Oh boy. Wrong lever.
Yep, and that's up.
Plenty of room.
Nice. And back down. Love it. Nice job.